I just want to wish all of my YouTube family a very, very happy Easter. And I'm so happy that you are with me on this home tour collaboration for Easter. So with that, let's get started in the formal living room. Starting at my front door, I have two bunnies that I've had for years and years. And the store that I got these from have since closed. But if you get close, you can see they're very Victorian. They're very, very pretty. And they stand probably about 19 inches tall. And this one, he has a backpack on with flowers. I wish I could remember the name of this store, but I can't. So that's at the front door. Around to my little table in the foyer is just a picture of my son and his family with this little lamb that I just love. And I got this at the Dollar Tree. And then this little Easter house I've shown you before, and then I got years ago. I want to say it was JeanE's, but I'm not for sure, but I think it was. So that's there. And of course my dad's painting, he's always up. And then going into the living room, we'll start over here. And this is a picture of one of my granddaughters. And I am getting into the chick theme as well as bunnies. And I've had this for about 3 years, and I think I got this at Michael's. And then here is the sugar egg that I did a DIY on. And since Everly was in purple, in this little picture of her, that's when she first came home from the hospital. I brought this little chickie over here with this picture. But that turned out so cute. So that's what that looks like. And then over here at my other table, I have a couple things from the Dollar Tree actually. Here is the little bunny that I made from a Dollar Tree to a shabby chic. And these birds were from Michael's. Enjoy the little things, that was from Michael's too. Here's a Dollar Tree find. This little lamb was from JeanE's a couple years ago. Here's the little cloche I did this year, and I shared that. Over here also is another DIY I did this year, and it is a candle holder made out of plastic eggs that I decoupaged and took a bamboo skewer and put it together, and then just took one of the Dollar Tree LED lights and put on top and just put some lace and a bow. So there's that. I love lavender, if you haven't already noticed, and purple and plum. So I thought that made a cute vignette. I put pictures, and if you follow me, you know I put pictures on the floor. If I don't have wall space, I'll put them on the floor on an easel. This is something my daughter made me the first year of my grandson's life here. And next to that is all of the little DIYs that I shared with you that I made, decoupaged eggs, that cute little stuffed bunny I made, and I put them all into a basket with some purple tulips, and it goes perfectly with this picture of London. So I was over here on this side table. is another one of my granddaughters, and I still followed through with the little chick theme. I don't know why, but these are really starting to grow on me. I was always about the bunny. Now I'm kind of falling for the little chickies. These little chicks came, shoot, I can't remember. I think they came from, it was either Michael's or Hobby Lobby. And then this Easter greetings came from the Dollar Tree. Here's another one of the cloches that I made this year. And there is that Bath and Body candle top that I just painted and put on a candlestick and made a cupcake stand. And I just made it into a cloche. So there's that. And then down here I just had all of these, and I just did that. I thought it looked cute with the picture of my granddaughter. So I just put those all into a basket. There's that bunny pillow that I absolutely love. It's large, it's a big pillow. And I will keep that up with my decor in here because I do have a lot of bunnies I decorate regularly with in the formal living room. Because my formal living room is more, I don't know, kind of a cottagey, shabby chic, Victorian, I don't know. It kind of all goes in that little box on my coffee table. I did a DIY on these too, if you want to go look how I transformed these candle holders into apothecary jar holders. And I just put an egg from Hobby Lobby in each of them with a little bit of grass. And then down here I've had this topiary egg tree for a long time. And I put it into one of the little planters from the 99-cent store, and this Happy Easter is from the 99-cent store as well. And that's just in a tray from Hobby Lobby with these two little bunnies with this egg. I thought it was so cute. And then I have a string of LED lights I got from Target Dollar Spot. Here's some more of those eggs. Here's another egg I decoupaged. And this Every Bunny Welcome, I got that 3 years ago now from Hobby Lobby. And my shabby chic clock I've had for a long time. That came from Michael's. And then this cloche came from Hobby Lobby. Well, actually, I think this is a cupcake. It's supposed to be a cupcake. I don't know, I'm not sure. And then this cloche came from Hobby Lobby. This little bunny I've had forever, and she stays out all year. A couple more little bunnies to the side. So that is my coffee table and couch. Over here, this wreath I've talked about before, I made this out of flowers that were incorporated with some dry flowers on a grapevine wreath that I had from my daughter's baby shower. I just dried the flowers and glued them onto the grapevine and then wrapped the grapevine with some twinkle lights. That's a nice keepsake. If you have a daughter that's having a baby or getting married, dry some of her flowers that are in her centerpieces, and you can make her a wreath for her home afterwards. I'm not quite finished with it. I want to do a little bit more to it. When I do, I'll show. Hi, Polly. Polly, can you say hi? All right, I knew you'd want to get into the action. Starting in the formal dining room, over here, I did a video on how I put this centerpiece together. These tulips are all from Michael's. These were $2 a bunch, and these were so pretty. I wished I would have gotten more. And then I just intertwined some little twinkle lights into the piece, and then This Easter greetings of this bunny came from Big Lots last year. I got it for $1 after Easter. Bunnies that I made last year, these were in terracotta pots. If you go back to my video, you'll see that they were on terracotta pots. I just took them out, put them on some glass looking terracotta pots. And I got these egg LED lights at Walmart. Then I just put 2 white candles in 2 grapevine wreath nest on top of these candlesticks, which I got from JeanE's last year. This bunny I've had forever. Bunny stays out all year as well. Trying to get back a little bit so you can see the table a little bit better. Here is my faux cookie Easter tree. And a DIY I did in making a chocolate egg, the kind you would get like at See's Candy. That turned out really pretty. That was made out of a paper mache egg, paint and spackle, as well as this little tea cake. And I have a DIY on that as well. That was with a piece of styrofoam that was saved out of a box I got. And I always keep the styrofoam, because when you start buying styrofoam, it's expensive. So I keep all my packing styrofoam to use. This little yellow bunny came, I think it was either the Dollar Tree or 99-cent store. And then this little teapot and cup I got at a boutique, the same place I got my Hutch years ago, and she has since closed down. So that's the top part of my bar cart. So there's that. And then on the second shelf, I made little chocolate covered eggs decorated. And these were your regular, and I did a DIY, regular plastic, the shiny plastic, and I painted them burnt umber and used spackle and colored the spackle with acrylic paint and just made some to go in this little bouquet of chocolate eggs to match the big one. And then down here are my faux chocolates on a tiered tray that went along with that little teacup and teapot. And I think these look so pretty. So I show you how to do that if you want to make them. And then down here on the bottom at Trader Joe's, I love their drinks. And this pink lemonade and raspberry cranberry spritzer went perfect for Easter. So those are down there with some faux cupcakes that I also did a DIY on in my Pioneer Woman picture. And this was from the 99-cent store. It's a little candy dish with the little purple bunny, as well as these 2 little jars to drink out of, the purple and the pink. And the Happy Easter, I believe, came from the 99-cent store as well. This little sign right here came from Hobby Lobby, and I have a few of those throughout my house. Very vintage. And then I also showed you in a video how I revamped this bunny that I made years ago. I cut him out with a scroll saw and painted him, and then just this year I embellished him with a new ribbon and some tulips, and I put one of those eggs that I had Mod Podged with some other little eggs at the base and some carrots that came from the Target dollar spot. So that's what's in the corner of my formal dining room. Something like this, you're always happy when what you had in your mind's eye does work out and it turns out exactly like you had hoped. So I'm very happy with that. Now on to the other side of my dining room. This high chair. So I have this from the Dollar Tree, the Happy Easter, with some Easter eggs and a little bunny from the Dollar Tree. And then over here are the plates that I got from Michael's. And this is what I'm saying. When I showed you these, I don't know if you saw my haul, but I told you I would probably leave these up because they do go with my decor in the living room. So I don't know if I'll keep the bunny up, but these two here, I'll just, hopefully they might have one left, and I'll go back and get floral or checked in a different color. So that's on my plate rack, and the plate rack I got from Hobby Lobby a couple years ago. All right, and now we'll go on to the Hutch. Okay, so on my Hutch, I wanted this to be like a sweet treat look, and the idea came from the chocolate bunnies that I made. Again, I thank the Pink Tree. She's my mentor. I called her many a time asking her questions, and she was always so sweet to help me, and I just love the look. So here is the big bunny, and this one's 14 inches tall. Very heavy, I might add. And then again, this was another DIY, these little Easter egg bouquets. And these bunnies came from the 99-cent store. It was either 99 cent, I always get the two mixed up, 99 cent or Dollar Tree, as well as these eggs here. And then I just put some plastic eggs into my Apothecary jars. And then again, another bunny, an egg from the 99-cent store with some faux cupcakes. Up here, these two little books came from Michael's. They're paper mache, you can open and put things in them. But they went perfect, the colors with Easter. And another oversized egg. And then I love this chocolate mold. That came from JeanE's a couple years ago. And then this 3-tier Victorian looking stand I got from HSN or QVC. And on that, let me get closer, I have some more faux cupcakes. And if you notice, these green ones were in my St. Patrick's Day. What I did is I just took off the cupcake liner and put on an Easter liner. On the other side is more oversized eggs, and these green bunnies, you know, I don't remember for sure where I got them, but they're kind of made out of a plasticky material. And some more cupcakes. Here's the other chocolate bunny I made, and I did a DIY on, and I decoupaged the egg because I want it to be more Victorian. And this I had to get when I saw it, and this came from Michael's. Follow the bunny, he has the chocolate. Well, my bunnies are the chocolate, but it went perfect. Perfect with my chocolate bunnies. So then on the second shelf, another faux cupcake, and then this little bunny is so cute. That came from, can't remember if this came from Hobby Lobby or the Dollar Tree. And this bunny I've had for a long, long time. Here's another one of those Apothecary jars that I made. I did a DIY on with a candlestick and a candle holder glued onto each other and spray painted. And I've had these little bunny candle holders forever. Here you can see the front part of the chocolate bunny better. Love the way he turned out. For here, this little teapot I had for a long, long time. Do not remember where I got it, but she's really cute. And again, more plastic eggs in an apothecary jar, along with another one of those egg bouquets. Works perfectly on my Hutch. And then my faux cake that I did. Now, if you followed me on my Valentine, you saw a different cake. Well, this one I did, and I did it in lavender, as you can see. And what I did is I kept thinking what I wanted to put on top. And when I started decorating my cookies, I thought this would be a perfect center for my cake, because it's still really added to the Victorian look, and then with these real roughly looking flowers. So I incorporated a little bit of the yellow so it would go with the little chick. So that is my faux cake, and this cake was made out of, if you didn't see, it was made out of a paper mache round container that I got from Hobby Lobby. And all the rest of this is spackle and acrylic paint. And then the cookie was made out of salt dough. So I was very pleased with the way this cake turned out. So let's get an overview of the Hutch, if I can. I'm gonna have to kind of really step back, but. So that is my formal dining room. And I always take pictures and then put it at the end of the video so you can see things. A lot of times the pictures seem to be more clear and I can get up close better. What that looks like, there's my table again, and my bar cart view, because people like to see, if they can. Just hard to try to get it all into. Okay, coming into the kitchen, and I think we're going to be able to see things better in here because it's kind of a cloudy day and I have my lights on, so I'm excited about that. So over by the window, and like I've said before, I have a very wide window so I can put a lot of things on here. And here is the other candle holder I made. The candle holder in the living room, as you saw, was more shabby chic. This one is more farmhouse. I just painted the bases brown and then used some white. I left one of the eggs white, painted one brown, and decoupaged on a napkin for the bottom. And actually that was a Christmas napkin, the inside of it, believe it or not. And then this picture that I got was from JeanE's 2 years ago. And then here I just have my eggs, and I put in some carrots that came from Hobby Lobby and some orange Easter eggs from Dollar Tree. And one of my bunnies are sitting in the scale that is from Magnolia Hearth and Home from Target. And then over here, this grater, this came from Hobby Lobby, and I just put some more of those adorable tulips and those little egg bunnies from Dollar Tree. And I thought that made a cute little bouquet. And I love these little bunnies from Hobby Lobby. And I just got a string of the different colored Easter lights, and that's what I have. That looks pretty at night. Another bunny. And then I went back, if you can believe it or not, I went back to Bath and Body Works, and their Easter candles were on sale, and I had a 20% off entire purchase, so I got 2 bottles of the Easter soap and a couple candles because all of it was on sale. This smells so good. And over here, I just put some tulips into my flour sifter with some white eggs. And then I just have my clock inside of my cloche. Over here, this scale I got at JeanE's on sale. And I have 3 chocolate bunnies inside of that. These were all purchased. The other ones on my Hutch I made. And then over here, I've had this little soup tureen for years and years, but I always keep this out as well as part of my decor. And I just have that on top of a cake platter. I'm making Polly thirsty. So let's look over here a little bit. Let me turn it around while we have some decent light, so hopefully you can see things better. In my kitchen, usually that's the hardest part for me, is because the light is such that it's very hard. So I'm taking advantage of this right now. Okay, and then up here, I have 2 of these bunnies from the Dollar Tree and some more carrots from Hobby Lobby. This little bunny, this is a cup, and I got this years ago and I cannot remember where I got it. This Hello Spring, I got that from Michael's this year. I love it. And I'll keep this up all through spring. When the bunnies go down, I'll still keep other things until I decorate, probably, well, probably close to 4th of July. Some of this, I mean, of course the bunnies will go down, but. So that's what's up there. And then this candle, I did a haul on that. This really smells good too. Okay, now we're gonna go and look at the other side of my counter in the kitchen, and then the dining room. And then this little bunny towel I got from Hobby Lobby, and that was on sale. And that I will keep up as well during spring, because there's nothing Easter, it's just a bunny. And here are the bunnies that were from the Dollar Tree that I Mod Podged napkins on. I wanted to show you. I'm trying to get really close. This turned out really cute. So that's that. And then over here is the original bunny that I made years ago, and that's what I used in my thinking to make the ones that were in the formal dining room. This bunny treats I got from Michael's a couple years ago. And then this bunny I've had for a long, long time, but he's holding, this is a cabbage made out of metal. And I don't know why, but my mind started thinking about, I think it was Peter Rabbit in Mr. McGregor's garden, where he was always trying to get rid of Peter Rabbit. And that's what inspired me to put this straw hat. So the kitchen, I kind of went more towards, again, the carrot and bunny theme. And then this little sign I got, this Happy Easter, really pretty, very vintage, from Walmart, and that was $1.98. Along with this garland from Hobby Lobby. And then here's another chocolate bunny I made, and he is sitting in grass with carrots and eggs. The carrots I made, I did a DIY on that. This is also spackle into a candy mold. So all of this is made from spackle and candy molds. And then over here in my galvanized scoop that I got from Hobby Lobby are some more burlap carrots that I've had a couple years now. And my Rae Dunn flour canister. And this little bunny is trying to get out of it to get a hold of these carrots. So that is on my counter. So let me stand back and see if I can. My dining room table in the family room. Here are the brown plates. If you've seen my hauls, I had a couple from last year and just got a couple more this year. They only had two different styles of bunnies. And the placemat I will use throughout. Oh, I'll use these. Well, I could use these all the time. And I like when I buy things that I can use for more than just a holiday, the votive. And here are the little votive holders that I made. I did a DIY on that. That was inspired by Hobby Lobby. So if you want, you can check that out. And then up here on my 3-tier stand, this came from Amazon, the stand. This came from the Dollar Tree, these little moss bunnies. And then I decided just to put white tulips with white eggs. The white eggs I got from Walmart. They were $1, I think they were $1.98 or $1.88. And then the green came from Michael's. And these were from Michael's as well. And I put some of the same eggs that I did the votive holders with. The second tier, again, with the same, and here's those burlap bunnies that I changed the flowers on. I showed you that in a DIY. They had peach on them and I didn't have peach in my house, so I got green and put some green flowers. And another moss bunny. And on the third shelf, another moss bunny with some more carrots and greenery. And this bunny I've had for years. Actually, he's supposed to be an outside bunny. I got him from Target. He was in the garden section one year. But he works perfectly in here with this decor. This sign I got from Hobby Lobby a few years back, and this went perfect with the colors and everything for this tier stand this year. I wanted to get a couple more of these little bunnies that I got last year, and my Hobby Lobby didn't have them. So I was going to put them on top of each one of these plates as a name tag holder, but they didn't have two more, so I just put these into the 3-tier. And here's another look at that burlap bunny, revamped. So here, if I stand back, and if I stand over here, hopefully you can get kind of a Okay, so in my downstairs guest bathroom, I just put a couple of eggs into this little flower pot. And this was from Walmart a couple years ago, along with some eggs that I got from Dollar Tree. Here's one of the candles that I got from Bath & Body, Some Bunny Loves You, and this is bubblegum. And this was from the Dollar Tree too. I just took off the glittery part that this went in. This was some towels. And here is another soap from Bath & Body. I'll tell you, these, I hope they keep this. This is cotton candy. I hope they'll keep this through summer. This is probably one of the best smelling, believe it or not, soaps that I think they have. And then over here, this Happy Easter. This came from the Dollar Tree. And I just took off the string that it would hang with and just propped it up on my light with some more eggs, and then a Bath & Body candle here. This bunny I've had for years. This stays out in my regular decor in the living room. Then I just put one of the Dollar Tree bunnies here with these vintage paper eggs hanging off of my shelf. And then down here in my planner, I just took some of these eggs from Walmart, the LED. And I mean, that's a good deal, $2.88, and they're really pretty. And then I just have another one of those vintage Easter postcards. So that is my guest bathroom. Try to get an overview of that. Now into my family room. I put my bunnies that I've had forever up on my mantle, along with this string of eggs that I got from Target, and then the other eggs are from the Dollar Tree. And I just have them nestled into my magnolia garland and lamb's ear with some cream roses. And then down here, I've had these a couple years. Again, these are vintage postcards made of tin. And I have one on one side along with the garland. And this came from Hobby Lobby. And here's the other one. And then down here is a candle, and then I have another vintage postcard with a moss Easter bunny and some roses and an LED candle that comes on with a timer. And then these two bunnies that I've had since, I think this one I made in I want to say it was 92, and this one about a year later. A friend of mine had a kill, and I made them, painted them, fired them. So there they are, with another lantern, with another candle, eggs, and vintage postcard over here. So that's what that looks like. And then up here Here are the 3 little bunnies that I got from Hobby Lobby. I think they are so adorable. And these will stay up for a while. I won't take these down after Easter because there's nothing that says Easter on these. Just welcome. So cute. So let me stand back if I can. Oh, I'll just show you in a minute. I can't get back far enough. Oh, table. I just have to get some candy to put in this little candy dish. This is a Gem Shore. And here's one of the candles I got for Easter. And then these little chicks came from Michael's. These were $1, and I have them in an old silver candy dish. And here's the little plaque from the 99-cent store, I believe it was. And then back here I just put some Easter eggs around this candle warmer. So there is what that looks like. And then down here I just got this little burlap bucket with this bunny on it and just put grass and eggs and another one of those pictures that are very retro from Walmart. And I'll keep this out probably as well, this burlap bucket. I don't know yet what I'll put in it, but it'll go into my living room. Over here on my television, I just have a swag of purple pip berries and little gems with this little bunny. But that was coffee table in my family room. I took this bunny that I had from last year, actually I think it's been 2 years, from Hobby Lobby. And I put him up on the coffee table. And then these little bottles I made, and I did those for Valentine's. And this little bird cage I got from Hobby Lobby, and I just put it on a candlestick that I spray painted, and that was from the Dollar Tree. And then over here, this is from the Dollar Tree, Happy Easter, along with one of my boys' bunnies. And this is in a tray from Hobby Lobby. And these little white bunnies I've had many years, they as well stay up all year. And then a little candy dish, which I will put candies in. And here's a pipberry, the pipberry which was a candle wreath, and I cut it and opened it up. With another vintage postcard. And a purple glittery egg from Dollar Tree. With these white tulips, which were from Michael's. And the holder was, I think I got that at Hobby Lobby, I think. If I didn't, then it was Michael's. And then with this candle holder from Hobby Lobby. So that is my coffee table. And I did put little twinkle lights as well. At night they really show up pretty. And then on my end table is my one DIY that I did. My Hobby Lobby inspired 3 bunnies on a block. And then up here again, I was thinking about Mr. McGregor's garden, and here's the hat and the bunny. This bunny I've had, probably 20 years. And I keep thinking I'm gonna do something to it, and every year I haven't, but I will. I will eventually. And then this is just in a basket with a carrot tree. And I just have some vintage ornaments and little wooden ornaments on it. I think they're so pretty. I love this one too. That's what it looks like from this side. And then over on this side, Bella taking a siesta. And last but not least, the reason that we celebrate Easter, I put on this very, very old Singer sewing machine. It has the sewing machine in it. Is a rose garland with a rugged cross that I got from Hobby Lobby. And this I got from a Christian bookstore. When he was on the cross, you were on his mind. I want to thank Arlene from Arlene's Country Craft Corner, Creative Homescaping, Nesting Haven, Call Me Sweetcakes, Decorating with Barbara, JeanE, Hostedbykrssie, Modest Me Designs, Life on Lemon Lane, ryzardt, Chelles Glam Home, BarbDecor, Clara and Christina, Crafting with the Heart, Holiday Cookie Diva, Llanes, Frugal Farmhouse, rjMahler, Sweet Daisy Creations, Southern Graces. I want to thank all of you for joining me. It has been so much fun getting to know everyone. You guys, you make this so special, and to all my subbies, I can't tell you how much it means to me that you appreciate and will give me comments on, and they're always such sweet comments on the things that I've done or that I share. It means so much to me, and you give back to me more than I think you realize. So I just want to take this time just to wish all of you a happy Easter. I want to tell you again how much you mean to me. I want to thank all of the people in the collaboration with me. And always, 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 and when I say this, I mean this, from the bottom of my heart, the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever, ever forget that. I'll be talking to you soon, guys. Bye.
We bop and hippity hop, I'm as happy as I can be. Whoa, boom, boom, and hippity zoom. Love is sweet, love is grand, works one. We bop and hippity hop, I'll never be a millionaire. Whoa, boom.